Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to explore Nod Cry in search of chests. While we explore, let me tell you about the situation here in Nod Cry. Nod Cry is located at the southern tip of Snezhnaya. This region is a land rich in primitive lunar energy known as Kuvaki. Kuvaki is used to create the moon wheels, a technology similar to visions, but with different powers and purposes. While the power of visions comes from the principles of the heavens, Kuvaki comes from the moon. Its origin is actually older than the power of Phlogiston in that land. Because long ago, before the Primordial One took their throne, Teyvat was ruled by Nibelung, the dragon sovereign. Nibelung created 3 moon goddesses: Arya Iridescent Moon, Sonnet Eternal Moon, and Canon Frost Moon. They were tasked with illuminating the darkness of night. Nibelung then went to explore beyond Teyvat. To make a long story short, while Nibelung was away, a new entity was born from an egg and came to seize control of Teyvat. This entity was Phanes, the Primordial One, also known as the Heavenly Principle. Phanes created the 4 shades from their own shadows to defeat the 7 dragon sovereigns. After defeating the 7 sovereigns, Phanes, or the Heavenly Principle, made the 3 moons into the world's wheels of fate. They worked under the rules of the Heavenly Principle and carried out their duties as if they had forgotten Nibelung. Panis, the Heavenly Principle, became the new ruler of Teyvat and made it habitable for humans. Humans developed their civilization and replaced the dragons that once ruled. Eventually, Nibelung returned to Teyvat after exploring the outside world. Angered at the Heavenly Principle, Nibelung wielded the power of the Abyss and convinced the dragons that the Abyss was the key to defeating the Heavenly Principle. A revenge war was inevitable. This war destroyed everything human civilization, and even 2 of the 3 moon goddesses, leaving only Frost Moon. Because the remnants of the destroyed moons fell to the north, that area became saturated with Kuvaki's power, and moon worshippers were exiled to Nod Cry, the place where the remnants of the moon goddesses had fallen. Despite this, they continued to worship the last moon, Frost Moon. This tradition persisted among their descendants, known as the Frost Moon Scion. From the traveler's perspective, upon first arriving in Nod Cry, when the traveler Paimon Inafa arrived at Nasha Town, a busy but dangerous port, the traveler remembered something about their spaceship, which had apparently crash-landed in Nod Cry. They then met Flint, a light keeper who guards the graves of past heroes. Flint introduced themselves as a light keeper. The traveler also met Lama, a moon chanter and leader of the Frost Moon Scions, who harbored a great secret about Teyvat's origins, which I just told you. The traveler and Paimon's journey then led them to the Clink Clink Crumb Cake faction, where they met Aino, the creator of Inefa, the multifunctional robot. The traveler asked Aino if she had ever seen their disassembled spaceship, to which Aino replied that she had never seen such a ship, meaning it had not yet been taken apart. They suggested consulting Lama of the Frost Moon Scion faction to inquire about the traveler's spaceship. To make a long story short, On Hazy Island, when they arrived, the traveler encountered Columbina, a former Fatui harbinger now in hiding. Here, they discovered Moon Marrow, an artifact believed to hold the origins of Teyvat. However, before they could study it further, an attack from the Wild Hunt forced them to act quickly. After overcoming fog and illusions, the traveler and their allies discovered that the Moon Marrow had been returned to Lauma. Yet the big question remained: who is truly controlling these events? With the Moon Marrow back in the right hands, the traveler reflected on their journey. They had uncovered layers of Teyvat's mysteries, but much remained to be learned. Notcry may be calm for now, but shadows of conflict and deeper secrets still await discovery. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.